Hey everybody, Dirty Dan here at Greasy Boy Customs, and welcome to another installment of Tools Day. Now, we haven't done one of these in a while because, well, I've been slack and busy in the shop and trying to run a business and do YouTube videos. Sometimes gets a little hectic. But today, we have two cool tools that I think will come in handy in your shop or garage or your shed or your living room, wherever you're going to use them. Let's get started. And first up on the list is this tool. This is a soldering iron that plugs into a Milwaukee M18 battery. Now, I ran a battery-powered soldering iron for years, and after years of great service, it bit the dust. So we had to get a new one. But I didn't want to spend over $100 on the Milwaukee one, so I found this on Amazon, and it works wonderful. Let me show you how it works. Pretty simple. Connect and power. And you can see it's heating up. It heats up pretty quick. This goes to a little over 900 degrees, which is amazing. And after less than 30 seconds, it's already hot enough to melt your solder. It does a really nice job. You can adjust the temperature that easily, which is great. It has a little holder on the side so that you can have somewhere to store it. Clips right onto that battery beautifully. It also has a sleep timer built into it, so after a couple minutes of no movement, it'll shut off and turn the heat off, and then as soon as you pick it up and move it again, it'll start right back up. And there you go. It's very simple to use. It works well. It'll work with any Milwaukee M18 battery. They do offer them for, I think, 2 other brands of batteries, but if you just look it up on Amazon, I'll put the link below so you can go check it out. Again, less than $50, and you can have a battery-powered soldering iron that works great. Now for our next tool. As you can see here, you have a couple different positions. This is the section that actually crimps it, and this section here is used for cutting the ends. So you can stick the end in there, give it a squeeze, give it a little twist, boom, there we go. Exposed nicely. So go ahead and insert our wire. Remember to fold your piece back under there, your little tail. And then you're going to put it into the pliers, and then you're just going to ratchet until they stop, and then they release. And look at that. You got a really nice looking solid crimp on that wire. Now we can go ahead and feed it into our boot, and we're good to go. Nice and easy. And there you go. 2 cool tools that you could really use in your shop. I'll leave a link for these pliers down below also, so you can check them out. Again, I am not endorsed or sponsored by either of these products. These are honest reviews where we have used them in the shop and put them through their paces. Till next time, happy hot rodding.